These are the 8 most important days of your life. Day 1 is the day that you are created. Don't forget how incredibly lucky or unlikely it is that you are even here. It is a 1 in 400 trillion chance. And that you are listening to this is even more unlikely. That we share the same little blip of time on this planet together is so incredibly unlikely, and we should pinch ourselves every day to remind ourselves how lucky we are just that we were created. For my day of creation, it was my 26th birthday in Hvar with some of my best mates, Jake, his partner Stella, James, his partner Izza, Jack, my lovely videographer, and my partner Bree. We spent the week in Hvar, and this is exactly what went down. Alright, we've got a 60 to 90 minute long run. We didn't go this morning, so we've decided to go in like peak heat. It's like 2 p.m. and we're gonna run to lunch. Currently at a beach, but I've never really liked sitting around at a beach anyway, so just gonna do my long run instead. Let's do it. Zone 2, so it should be pretty chill, but it's quite hilly. See that?
Back out the trunk from the front to the back. Back out the trunk from the front to the back. Back out the trunk from the front to the back. Back out the trunk from the front to the back. Back out the trunk from the front to the back. Back out the trunk from the front.
It's you.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray! Hooray!
James, your head looks good.
Pure body approved or what?
Yeah, 100%.
Pure body essentials.
Mate.
Feeling pretty healthy today.
That's fine.
It's the pure body green light.
We made it. We're on Hvar. It's a bit of a dick measuring contest of who's got the biggest boat. We're not going to win today. But yeah, some really nice yachts down there, which are on the list.
Let's go! Special words, Alpha's B-Day.
Shout out to Karen and Mike for getting it done.
Shout out to the bird.
Yeah, you love it.
These are little Marley numbers.
Yeah, very much.
This is in memory of Miles. And they're tied as well. Perfect.
Oh, that's so cute.
Cut to Croatian vlog. The second most important day is the day you realize that your parents are just living their life for the very first time as well. They're human, they make the same mistakes that you make along the way. For me, this happened at 17, 18. As I grew up, I left home to boarding school. I came back and realized that my parents are just humans. They are going through life for the very first time as well. First time being parents, first time being married, first time building a family. This is something we discredit. When we are younger, we put our parents on a pedestal. We see them as the rule makers, and therefore we think that they aren't human as well. We believe they don't have faults, that they don't make mistakes, and they aren't living their life for the first time when they are. Be easy on your parents, be gentle on them, and I think one of the greatest gifts of life is realizing that you're going through life for the first time with them, not against them. The third most important day is the day that you realize that no one was really thinking about you anyway. In the most positive way, everyone is too caught up in their own lives, in their own world, to actually care about yours. Stop living by the expectations and under the authority of other people that were never even thinking about you anyway. Start taking ownership on your own life. Don't let anyone tell you how to live it, because ultimately no one cares about it as much as you do. Everyone's caught up in their own story, living in their own perspective, and living in their own little world. Let them, and let yourself live your story. Don't let other people live it for you. The fourth is the day that you realize that everything around you in life is built by people no smarter than you. Every business, every piece of clothing, every nation is all built by people who are no smarter than you. You have the brains, you have the body, you have the intelligence to go out there and make something of yourself. You can shape a legacy, you can change the world is built, and you can influence the way that other people see the world. It is up to you to decide whether you are going to do that. You have the ability to build the destiny in front of you. Believe in your vision. You must have the ability to believe in your own ideas before anyone else does. And you need to instill the belief that you are capable and you can do it. The sooner you realize that everything around you was just built by other people just like you, the sooner you will start picking up the brushes and start building your own life and start changing it for the better. The next most important day is realizing that your health is your most important asset. Specifically, the health of your brain, but your body as well. For those that have forgotten, your head is connected to your body. The way you treat your body, the foods you put in your body, the things you don't touch, like alcohol and drugs, heavily influence the way you will perform, both physically and mentally. Your brain is your greatest asset. It allows you to think and apply yourself in the world around you. The sooner you realize that your health is your greatest asset and you should protect and invest in it every single day, the sooner you will become more capable and live a more fulfilling life. If you want change, then change. As they always say, you have 1,000 problems until you have a health problem. Then you just have one problem. The next day is the day that you find the one worth fighting for. This day may come earlier for some and later for others, but when you find that one person, everything will shift. Your mindset, your perspective on the world, everything you do becomes less about you and more about us. It's about building something for the two of you. It's about building something for the future, for your family's future. The sooner you find this person, the greater the fire will burn. You're not only burning it to keep warmth for yourself, but for your company as well. I hope you all find that one person. The next day is the day of discipline. The day you realize that discipline is the greatest form of self-respect. To respect where you would like to go, your future self, your ambitions, your vision, and everywhere you would like to go in life, you must have discipline. I define discipline as the ability to stay on course despite chaos. It is not about being disciplined in perfect circumstances. It is about applying discipline in a world of unstructured, uncertain circumstances that are not conducive to your success. The most disciplined people can block out the noise and press ahead despite having chaos around them. It's about finding structure in the chaos. I hope you all learn the importance of discipline. For me, it was taught early on, and I learned it through the context of the gym. Delayed gratification and discipline allowed me to achieve my physical goals, which started to seep into other areas of my life, into my academics. I ended up duxing my school and moving over to Sydney on a full scholarship for both academic and for rugby. What I learned in the gym was the sacrifice I made today and the consistent discipline I applied physically would result in a positive outcome in the future. I did not see the gains immediately. I did not see the benefit immediately. In fact, I suffered in the immediate term for a positive outcome in the future. This is delayed gratification, and I believe for many of you, it will be learned through consistent discipline. Once you realize that self-respect and putting yourself in a position to win in the long term is gained through discipline, you will achieve and go a lot further in your life. The last and arguably one of the most important days is realizing that happiness is a choice. No amount of money in the world can make that choice for you. The person that wakes up angry at the world can choose to do that, despite the zeros in their bank account. And the person that wakes up with a smile on their face can choose to do that. If you want to put this to the test, go to your local coffee shop, walk down and order a coffee, but take the time to apply as much happiness, enthusiasm and energy into the conversation with who serves you. Compliment them, ask them how their day was. With that small interaction, you will see that happiness reflected in them. Beware, it is likely that you will get free pastries or a discount. This is part of the reflective nature of life. If we give out and choose happiness, happiness will be given to us. The choice is yours. Good luck.